Okay, so say you have your computer, and then you realize, oh my, I have a drive that's a third full. What am I gonna do? I need more storage. I need to install a new hard drive. What am I gonna do? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to install a brand new hard drive and format it using the Windows 10 installation tool.
Here we go!
Okay, so say yourself you just got your brand new hard drive and you unbox it. The first thing you're going to want to do is get the hard drive sled as shown and install it. And yeah. Okay, then when you're done installing the hard drive and the sled, you just push the sled in until you hear a click or some other locking mechanism activates. In this case, that lever just swings closed until you push it open, so yeah. On to the next clip. The most fun part about all this, cable management. So, the thing about this case is that it actually has these nice little compartments where you can just shove cables in, and also the drives use SATA, and it is keyed, so you can only put it in one way. And, thankfully, of being prepared, I actually have a cable right here. So, cable is keyed, and the drive is keyed. And so, the cable can only go in the drive one way. And it'll click, if it's a locking cable, it'll click when it locks in. And so I just remove the nice little panels and just shove it in. I don't really look at the back that much, and it's too much of a chore to even deal with. And yeah, that's my head. Time to find some SATA power. Where would... Aha, yeah, it would be in the other panel. Where do you look at that? I actually came prepared. So, again, SATA power is also keyed, so it only goes in one way. And so SATA power does not lock in, so you just push it in until it doesn't move. As you can see, that happening right there. And then we just put on the SATA cable on the front to the motherboard. Okay, so it's the same story except with just the SATA data cable. As seen in the other clip, you just plug that into the motherboard, and right here I'm just reorganizing where the cables go in, because that's gonna be the only locking data cable in the motherboard, and so I want it in a easily accessible spot. And again, the SATA cable is keyed on both sides, so it can only go in one way. And yeah, that's how you install a hard drive. Now onto the fun part. Well, the actual fun part, formatting it. So onto the next. And also, I do use a Windows 10 installer for it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is check your motherboard's BIOS to see if the drive is detected properly. And as you can see, all 6 out of 6 SATA slots are filled up, so yes, the 2 terabyte hard drive is detected. So that is good. The next thing we'll need to do is boot into the Windows 10 installer just for its hard drive formatter tool. So onto that clip. And so because my motherboard is like ancient, I had to burn a Windows 10 install ISO to a DVD in order to actually get it to run. And so it's gonna take a moment. Okay, so now we just pretend that we're installing Windows directly. So, because I'm an English-speaking person, I am just gonna set it as default English. I hit install now, and setup starts, which thankfully does not take long. You then hit, I do not have a product key. You do not have to have a product key to actually install Windows 10. I'll probably do a video on that later, but right now, you just hit, I don't have a product key. You just select any operating system because you aren't actually properly installing Windows 10. So, you know, just to be modest, I would just go with Windows 10 Home, and I accept the license terms. So I go into Custom. I then go to the drive for unallocated space. That's the brand new hard drive. So I make a new partition. I make it the largest size possible with it. I then... Oh. Really? OEM? Huh. Oh, that's the hard drive I scavenged from like an old Dell computer. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of that partition. Make a new partition. And yeah, so apparently you can't put Windows 10 on something that small. And then I just oh, actually I should probably format the drive first. So it's warning me that I'll lose data on that partition, but there is no data to lose, so it's formatted, and then I just exit out of the installer. I exit out of the installer, and I boot into Windows 10 normally. After removing the DVD, of course. Thankfully, I installed Windows 10 on an SSD, so after the motherboard does its thing, it actually doesn't take long. So then there's Windows 10 normally. There's the normal installation of Windows 10. So yeah, that's also here's also a free tech tip. Install Windows 10 on an SSD. It'll give your old computer a large boost. And so I just log in with the pin that I have. Ignore the cluttered screen. Does actually run a dual monitor display and have everything tossed on one screen, so apparently didn't format it? Or oh, it's the small drive. Ignore all that. The format is complete. And there's the J drive. And so, yeah. There you go. That's how you install a brand new hard drive. I will have a link to where you can get the same hard drive I used and a SATA cable in the description, but that's all for now, and I will see y'all next video.